Good evening, Manor voters, all the other candidates. Always a pleasure to be here, always a pleasure to hear the different speeches, different points of view, and always a pleasure to talk to voters. My name is Chito Vela. I am an immigration and a criminal defense attorney, and I'm running for House District 46, which includes Manor, parts of Pflugerville, and most of East Austin. It's a great district. It's a very working class district, a very diverse district. It's a district that looks a lot like the state of Texas itself. It's a district also that has not had effective representation for the past couple of sessions. And I want to bring effective representation back to the district. My first job out of law school was at the Attorney General's office. I was an assistant attorney general in the Open Records Division for 2 years, and then I got hired by a state representative from Corpus Christi, a Democrat from Corpus Christi, and I served as his general counsel at the State House for 4 years. Really enjoyed the work there, really enjoyed my time at the state, both at the House of Representatives and at the Attorney General's office. And I know the state very well because of that time there. I know the agencies, I know the operations, I know the structure, and I know the Texas House of Representatives. I know the games, I know how to play them, and I'm ready to get in there and hit the ground running. This is not going to be a learning curve. I'm ready to go. The other opportunity that this district represents is that it's really one of the most liberal districts in the entire state. It's a deeply Democratic district, and I think that at the end of this election, we will have a Democrat, and most likely a new Democrat, as our state representative. But the reason that I'm running is that I want that person to be a proud liberal Democrat, unafraid to advocate for core democratic issues, core democratic values, unafraid to push to the left, unafraid to have bold ideas and advocate for education, for healthcare, for criminal justice reform, and trying to push the state back to the left. Sometimes as Democrats, we speak with a timid voice. We need to be bold, and we need to be unafraid to say that, yes, I do believe we should raise taxes to support our educational system. Too many times the Republicans will say they are fine with subpar government services as long as their taxes are low. But at least they're honest about that. As Democrats, if we want to say we want better education, we want a better transportation network, we want a better healthcare, we also have to discuss how are we going to pay for that in the state of Texas. And one of my proposals combines criminal justice reform and education. I support the state legalizing marijuana and taxing it and dedicating those revenues toward education. We would be, I believe, like the 9th, potentially the 10th state in the country to do that. We're leaving a lot of revenue on the table. And if we want to continue to be a low tax state, if we're not gonna, and we can't obviously raise property taxes anymore, we need to be creative about where we're gonna get those funds for education. And so those are the kind of things that I think this district in particular gives us the opportunity to talk about, gives us the opportunity to push. Another one of my priorities is healthcare. When President Obama passed Obamacare, we did not expand Medicaid in the state of Texas. We were given that opportunity. All Governor Perry at the time in 2012 had to do was say, yes, we want expanded Medicaid in Texas, and potentially 1 million Texans would have comprehensive health care coverage. But because of politics, the Republican state government has said, no, we don't want all that dirty federal money here in Texas. We want to keep 1 million Texans without health care. That is a travesty. And as Democrats, we need to be advocating for that. And we need to tell the people of the state that, hey, look at what the Republicans are doing. We could have 1 million Texans with healthcare, with full healthcare coverage, except that they're not allowing this to happen. They're not accepting the federal money. Those are the kind of things that I haven't candidates and other Democrats stand for. So once again, my name is Chito Vela, and pleasure to be here. Thank you all very much, and I ask for your support.